Okay, 6 months out of post-op, I started a league at Prime Time Basketball Association in La Puente. I could barely walk slash even run pretty fast after a couple minutes in this. I tried to do one of these moves and you can just see how slow I am. But it was all fun and games. I did knock down a couple of shots and, you know, at this point, you could see I could barely walk up and down the court. But as this league goes on, you'll see a little bit of improvement. But in this game, I was giggling, laughing with the refs, just happy to be playing basketball. I did just have a new ACL put in and my left knee cleaned up. So I'm calling out a screen, thinking I'm the guy. But look, thankfully, I definitely made the shot. We do end up winning this game, and I did hit a couple shots and got through. I ended up subbing myself out with like 15 minutes left, though. This is the next game. A little bit better, a little bit stronger, but still definitely not feeling as good as I would like. But hit a couple shots again, so still, you can tell I was very ginger. Now, this is a game where I had 22, and they were playing zone, though, so I had a pretty good amount of wide open shots and was moving a little bit better. Definitely still a little stiff, but it's all part of the rehab and getting back. I think this game I had to rest like 3 days after, which was understandable because I've been running a little bit more than normal in these games, especially because I subbed myself out and, just I'm pacing myself just because, hey, I'm pretty sure my doctor would tell me not to be playing right now, but that is why I actually go to the Lord for my rehab. And I've been through ACL surgery like 3 times, so I have a pretty idea how my body feels. So ultimately, like, this game was really fun. This league's pretty competitive also, but as the league goes on, I move a little bit better, and now I'm able to drive and position myself a little bit better. So this is a game that we played, and this team was really good. I think they had some late additions, but I think they were by far the best team in the league. They beat us twice, but we had some fun. It's definitely a good game. But as my mobility grows and my handles get better and my speed gets better, I can still see I'm a little ginger in terms of like my conditioning. Even though I've been walking a lot more and doing a little bit more legs and playing basketball, but be able to cut, drive, and move, and from the first game to this game, for sure doing a lot better. Now this game, we were pretty close, but then my attitude when I play basketball is a little interesting when it comes to making the right play or making the right pass, especially when I actually start getting a little bit better. The amount of basketball that I played and the level that I got to when I was playing in Spain, like, if we didn't make the right decision, we would lose. And it wasn't even because the other teams were better. It's just because it's the style of play, like the decision making. So this game, I took myself out just because I was like, hey, this ball movement's terrible, And going over like the full game, if I would have just stayed thankful like that I'm actually playing basketball, I think the outcome would have been definitely different, because there was a few occasions where I believed I got the ball late because of just how defense rotates. So, which was like, for me, it's like, what's the point? This game, I was actually trying to guard this guy, and he's really good. He got me a few times. I did block him once or twice, but my thought was like what Kobe did when he was on the Olympics. Like, he's like, hey, let me try to guard the best player. Like, I could barely even run the first time. Little pick from him there. But he was very good. I noticed as the game went on, my stance on him got a little bit worse. But this was my favorite shot, because this is that one I tried in that first game where I was really slow. Finally knocked it down. It did take about 2 months, so it's cool. But we had a really good time, made some good passes, had some fun, made some new friends too. So getting back to my point where just being thankful, like, I'm like 8 months ago, I could barely even walk because I got a new ACL. In this last game, I noticed I took myself out and I took myself away from the team because I was deeming something good or bad, right or wrong. And it, reminds me of a scripture, measure not or you'll be measured. So it's judge not so you need not be judged, measure not or you'll be measured in the same way. So I definitely can improve that because the game wasn't over. So ultimately, just have fun, thank God, and enjoy the character lessons that you go through.